I wanted to make this video about the fact that when Deuteronomy and other areas in the Bible, they represent some sort of um all these different um commands. It is not necessarily that God's trying to control them, but in some way God's actually trying to bring order to the way that they actually conduct their lives. This shows us that in everything that we necessarily do, that it altogether it's to reflect God. The same way, of course, that we conduct ourselves through our days, and and it's all supposed to conduct. It's supposed to all sort of embody living our lives essentially the sort of direction from God. And so I wanted to make this video to basically explain this, and just know, of course, that we are called as Christians not to live our own lives, but to allow our lives to be a sort of a sacrifice to God. That what we do is we um, live for God. We live for God, essentially, not trying to do our things all ourselves or anything, or trying to, but we incorporate God into every aspect of our lives, essentially, as I was trying to say. Because the Bible also tells us, whatever we do, whether we eat or drink, whatever we do all for the glory of God. So wherever you're trying to actually even do things that even even entertainment, or things that you actually try to do, whatever things you try to do, incorporate God into every aspect of your life, because that's what I believe that Deuteronomy is trying to sort of aim at in this. All these people, and also in the different commandments, also it tells us different things, whenever people go after other gods, or they start preaching, not preaching, but they tell other people to go after these other gods, or that a prophet themselves would actually go preach about serving other gods, then they would cut them off as well. And they said something about stoning those people in the Bible. And whenever it says something like that, essentially it's a sort of lesson for us to take in, that if something like this is to occur, what we do is we shouldn't now, obviously, we shouldn't literally kill, because this is something of the Old Testament, um, but however, if something like that occurs, we shouldn't necessarily like um, be around people that will tempt us into sin, because the Bible tells us not um, eat with not even to eat with fornicators, adulterers, or idolaters, or I think people of similar um, ways of life. But essentially, I wanted to make this video about this, and to hope this helps you. Just know, incorporate God into your life, into all aspects of your life, not just part of it, but fully. And that commit your life to actually serving God, obeying His commandments, keeping His commandments, and choosing to live holy and righteous for God. And with that being said, altogether, God bless, and see you next video.